Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm an online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores and sometimes yard sales and I buy clothes and shoes and purses and some other random things and I sell them online for hopefully a profit. Today I'm shipping out 4 items that sold yesterday for a gross sales amount of $114.92. You'll want to stick around to the end and I'll share my total profit for the day with you. These items sold really quickly. 2 of them sold really fast and 1 is medium and 1 took forever. So the first item that sold is this vintage Christmas sweater vest. This was just in my haul that I showed you on Saturday. So if you haven't seen that, you'll want to go back and take a look. I found a ton of vintage Christmas. This is Talbot's. It did not have the fabric tag in it, but I think it's probably acrylic or maybe cotton. It's probably a blend, just the way it feels. But it has these like beaded French horns in it. Pretty cool. This sold really fast, less than 2 weeks, probably less than a week. I don't remember exactly when I listed it, but I bought it less than 2 weeks ago. So, just want to make sure it's nice going out here. Let's find a little something. Seems like. All right, one thing I like to share is sell-through rate and the average sale price. I think that those things are important when you're sourcing, when you're going to find items to sell. Because if you find something that, you know, there's 100 listed and 1 sold, even if it sold for $1 million, the likelihood of yours selling is not gonna be great, right? So, you know, sell-through rate is important. Vintage Christmas sweater vests have, oh boy, an average sale price of $9.36 and a sell-through rate of 18%. I generally look for 25 or above. However, vintage sweaters is something that I just have experience selling and I like and I find a lot of. So I will tell you, mine was the only one that had French horns on it, so that probably was something. I generally price all my vintage sweaters at $30. And then I have a 15% off sale coupon perpetually on my store. So someone bought it with using the 15% off for $32.57. That was their total plus what they paid in shipping. I paid $5 for this at a local thrift store, like I said, 2 weeks ago. And my profit is $17.18. And it looks like my helper has showed up.
I'm sleepy today.
Pretty early. Got it?
Mm-hmm. I'm grumpy today.
Oh, don't be grumpy.
No, my eyes are just...
Your eyes are grumpy?
No, my eyes are like just bugging me today.
Oh, here. I'll take care of it today. All right. This is another item that sold fairly quickly, less than a month. These are Under Armour. And I did look these up when I bought them specifically. These are like a performance
Pants.
Golf. I definitely use their men's. It's so funny because yesterday I said, you know, I don't sell much by way of athletic wear, and then here I am selling a bunch of athletic wear. Let's see, I think I mentioned that. There's a little flaw there, but I'm pretty certain I mentioned that in the listing. Under Armour Performance Golf Pants is what I searched, and it has a average sale price of $17.93 and a sell-through rate of 42%. That's really good. So if you're looking on, you know, your eBay app 42% is gonna look almost even of what is listed and what is sold. When you're looking, how I look up sell-through rate when I'm shopping is I get on my app, I search Under Armour Performance Golf Pants. I look at how many have been listed, and then I look at how many have been sold. Yeah, that's fine, it doesn't matter. I take the number that have been sold and I divide it by the total number of sold and listed, because that's how many have been listed in the last 90 days, which is how long.
90 days?
Yes, that's how long eBay keeps track of their sold history. So, you know, that's gonna look like 47%, 42, 47, I forget what I said, and I threw it away already. And I didn't tell you what mine sold for. Okay, I gotta stop doing this. All right, here we go. So 42% is gonna look almost even. 50% is gonna be, you know, 10 sold, 10 listed. A lot of people on YouTube will say that's 100%. I don't care how they do it. I'm just telling you how I do my sell-through rate. Gosh, sorry. If you are a frequent watcher, you know that this is how I am. I'm sorry. I try really hard to be succinct with what I'm saying, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Terapeak also does their calculations the way I'm saying I do my calculations. So just to keep that in mind. This sold in less than a month. I bought them at a Goodwill for $5. They sold for $28.41. So when I take out my fees, shipping, and cost of goods, my profit is $14.72. I aim for $15 per item.
Wait, Mom, why do you have to say the thrift store?
What do you mean the thrift store?
Why do you have to say like the store of it?
Like where I bought it? I guess I don't have to, I just choose to. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, so this is an interesting, so you thought it was a fountain? No, it's a hat. So if you are unfamiliar, if you find something that is purple and red and it has hats on it,
and
it is something.
Has a little bit of gold.
Yeah, these are like studded here. There's something called the Red Hat Society, which is a like a sorority for senior adult women. I had a friend years ago, an older friend who was part of the Red Hat Society, and that's how I know about it. I find these things, I wouldn't say frequently, but occasionally. I just found 2 hats that hopefully I will show you in a thrift haul coming up soon. Every time I find them, they sell. I just typed in Red Hat Society sweatshirt, and it was a 21% sell-through rate and average sell price of $16. This one is like brand new. It's just on a Jersey's tag sweatshirt. Oh, I told you it has a $16 average sell price. Mine sold for $28 even. So they paid $20 for the shirt. They sent me a $20 offer. I might have said already, mine sold for $28, 3 months. It's been listed for about 3 months. I bought it at the Goodwill outlet. Probably cost me about $2, and my profit is $14.77. This did not sell quickly. This took 9 months to sell. You're gonna be amazed when you hear the sell-through rate. So this is a dress called BCBG Max Azria.
And it's red.
It is red. I called it a poppy red because it's not like bright red. In fact, I noticed in my spreadsheet I wrote red, sort of. Sometimes when I am doing things, anyway. This is a little dress. It has a little ruffle. BCBG Max Azria. You don't need to remember that brand. When I spelled Max Azria as 2 words.
Mom, can we put this in like a little not a poly mailer, like one of those like notes?
No, I'm gonna put it in a poly mailer, but thank you.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, so when I searched BCBG Max
Mine?
Azria, 2 words. Oh my word. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. The average sale price is $24.19 with a whopping 2% sell-through rate.
I should have put the label on farther.
I thought, oh, maybe I was wrong and it should be 1 word and it will, you know, dramatically increase. It didn't. The sale price actually went down to, so Max Azria is 1 word. Average sale price is $22.32. Sell-through rate is 4%. So,
Subscribe.
wildly popular brand. That was sarcastic if you didn't get that. Mine sold for $25.94. I did get this for free from my stepmom. She is so generous and sends me things to sell, and I really, really appreciate that. Mine sold for $25.94. My cost of goods was 0 thanks to my stepmom, and my profit was $15.89. So my profit for yesterday, $62.56. My goal is $67 every day to average out to $2,000 monthly. 1,000 of that goes in my family budget. 500 goes back into my business, and 500 gets put in savings for taxes because this is taxable income. That is important to remember. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave me a comment. I love chatting in the comments. It really makes my day when I see comments. Make sure you like. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. I do upload.
Subscribe to this video, please.
Yeah, I do upload every day at 8 o'clock my sales that I ship in the morning from the day before. However, in cases like yesterday, it took 24 hours for my video to upload. I don't know why it took so long. So you might want to hit that little bell and it will actually give you a notification of when my video is uploaded. So in case my upload takes too long and it doesn't get up at 8 o'clock p.m., you can still see it when it posts at midnight or 1 in the morning, or I don't know. Hopefully it's not notifying. Please turn off your notifications overnight so you can get a good night's rest. Anyway, I've blabbed on long enough. Thank you so much for joining me.
Subscribe.
We've already said that. I'll see you soon.